our programmed identity. Now, how do we know who we are? Where does our identity come from? Part of our identity comes from programs. These are messages that important people in our lives gave us about ourselves, often at a young age. And often we journey through life, we never challenge these programs. Let me use myself as an example. I'm from a small town in Kentucky called Valley Station, Kentucky. I was brought up in a particularly low-income, low-education part of Valley Station, and the odds on me writing 3 New York Times bestsellers from there would be roughly equivalent to a snowball stance in hell. Yet what happened? When I was brought up, I got some programming that was quite different from my mother. My mother went to college a couple of years, was a first grade school teacher, didn't work when I was growing up. 100% of her school teacher energy was devoted to one student. Who was that student? Me. And she gave me some clear messages about myself. So first, she began by saying, Marshall, you are smart. She didn't say I was kind of smart. You are extremely smart. You are the smartest little boy in Valley Station, Kentucky. She also said, you are going to college. Not you might go to college, you will go to college. She also said, you can go to graduate school. So much positive programming about who I was. Now, my father had a small 2-pump gasoline station. Did she want me working at the gas station? I don't think so. She also said, as a very young boy, Marshall, you have no mechanical skills and you will never have any mechanical skills for the rest of your life. How does this message impact my development as a child? I'm never encouraged to be around cars, around tools, mechanical things, so what happens? I don't learn. Now my friends think you have no mechanical skills. My father, you have no mechanical skills. I'm never encouraged to be around cars or tools. I don't learn. I'm 18 years old to take a test. The United States Army aptitude test. The mechanical aptitude test. On the mechanical aptitude test, I scored in the bottom 2 percentile of the entire United States. Now it was no longer my mother saying, you have no mechanical skills, or my father, the United States Army, a staff of trained psychologists all got together to prove to me, you have no mechanical skills. Did I doubt this? Of course not. It wasn't until I'm 26 years old I'm getting my PhD from UCLA. I take a class from old Dr. Tannenbaum. He hands out 2 pieces of paper. One piece of paper, things I do well. What did I write? Scholarly pursuits, research. What was I saying? Smart, smart, smart. Things I can't do, what did I write? I have no mechanical skills. I will never have any mechanical skills. Dr. Tannenbaum said, Marshall, how do you know you have no mechanical skills? I said, it's hopeless. I took a test. Random chance defeated me. He said, how are your mathematical skills? Oh, excellent mathematical skills. Perfect score on the SAT Math Achievement Test. 9 courses of math past calculus. He said, why can you solve complex mathematical problems, but you can't solve simple mechanical problems? He said, how's your hand-to-eye coordination? I said, I guess it's okay. I could play pinball games, shoot pool. He said, why is it you could play pinball games and shoot pool, but you couldn't hammer nails? When I was 26 years old, I realized I had no mechanical skills because I was told that. And after a while, it wasn't my mother saying that or my father or the United States Army. It was a person every day telling me, you have no mechanical skills. It was me. And as long as we tell ourselves these things, they're never going to change. I see this in my work as a coach all the time. I'll coach a CEO and they might say, I can't listen, I've never been able to listen, I can't listen. I look in the guy's ears, why not? You got something stuck in there? Well, I'm no good at recognition. Well, why not? Are you genetically mean? Well, as long as we tell ourselves these things, they're probably going to be true. An important point is this: challenge those programs you've been given. And sometimes even the positive programs should be challenged. For example, I was working in a hospital and I just randomly asked this question: how many of you have been programmed to believe you were the responsible one in your family? Everyone in the room raised their hand. Well, they talked about the good side of being responsible, which was very positive. Then they talked about the bad side. One woman said, I'm sick of being responsible. I have to take care of my parents, my children, my siblings. I'm sick of being responsible. Another woman said, the others got to have more fun. 2 people started crying. Well, there's nothing wrong with being responsible. The problem is when you always have to be responsible. Now think about the person that you've been challenged to believe you are. Think about the person you've been brought up to believe you are. Could be, I'm that smart one, the responsible one, the person with no mechanical skills, can't sing, can't listen. Think about the person you want to be in the future. Are there some changes you can make in that self-image that might make a big positive difference for you? For example, I don't have to be the person that's a bad listener. I don't have to always be responsible. Are there some little changes you can make in the way you've defined yourself that can make a big positive difference in your life? So I think the challenge is realize you don't have to be in a box. We can all change without being a hypocrite, without being a phony. We can all establish a different identity, and don't get lost in a program that may have been initiated years ago that really doesn't help you that much.